so welcome back to my channel. I do want to go ahead and film the video on the new Makeup Forever foundation, you guys. Okay, I saw this about a month ago, I believe, and the packaging just got me. I love the nude tone of the bottle. I was just like, I have to go ahead and pick it up. So I did go yesterday and it was still fully in stock, but I do think it's one of those foundations that are gonna sell out eventually once everybody knows a little bit more about it. But I did get the shade 4N62, and then below it has in parentheses Y505. So I'm not sure if they are referencing the old foundation shade. In case you are wondering what it is in the new shade, they do have that as well, so that's really helpful for a lot of people. But I will say I really haven't tried Makeup Forever's foundation. I do love their powder foundation, which is my favorite powder foundation out there, but in terms of their liquid foundation, I have never tried this out. So I am super excited to see, you know, my thoughts on it, things like that, if it works for oily skin, all of that good stuff. You guys know I like to get into it. So with that being said, make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and let's jump right into the video. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the price, the claims of the foundation, and then the packaging, of course. So I did go ahead and get this yesterday. I did pay $43 for it, but with tax, it came out to $46.12, and I was like, that's a little bit up there, you know, it's almost $50, but I mean, that's probably how much it's always been. I don't know. If you did try their foundation out before, please let me know down below. But yes, it is close to $50, you guys, so it is a pretty pricey foundation, but at the same time, I think the packaging kind of helps it a little bit. So just to let you guys know, again, I got the shade 4N62, which is a neutral tone foundation, and whoo, y'all. Okay, look at the packaging. Okay, it's the nude top for me. I love this so much. I don't know, it's just so different from the black. You know, a lot of foundations have the black caps or just the white caps, but this is a nude tone. Okay, so yes, it is super pretty, and it's called their, let's see, their Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. Okay, and it's supposed to be an undetectable stay true foundation, and it does have the claims on the box, so let me go ahead and read that for you guys. So let's see. So it says, for over 3 years, our worldwide collective of makeup artists have been working to create HD Foundation, their ideal foundation. This foundation is an ultimate flawless second skin effect foundation, high blur effect with an undetectable finish, buildable medium to full coverage, and it also says it is high resistance on skin, 24-hour long lasting, waterproof, sweat proof, mask friendly foundation. Okay, let's talk about that. True to skin shades, co-created with our pros, enhancing skin tones with a semi-matte yet luminous finish, no color oxidation throughout the day, ideal for normal combination of oily skin. Y'all, this is a lot of claims, okay? Let me tell you guys why. Because when I did go in the store yesterday to swatch my shades, I realized when you went ahead and squirted some of them, it was super oily. Like, it wasn't, you know, mixed correctly. So I went ahead and shook some of them, and I wouldn't realize a lot of oil would come out. And I'm not gonna lie, that kind of made me nervous because I do have oily skin. So when I saw all that oil, I did ask, you know, the Sephora makeup artist if this is normal, and they were like, it's probably sitting in the truck for a while. Just go ahead and shake it up and you'll be fine. So yes, we'll see about that. But the fact that they said that it is a mask-friendly foundation, that is so big of me, because I am going out today and I was kind of nervous because, like, the fact that it is a semi-matte / luminous foundation kind of makes me a little bit nervous, because that means if I go ahead and put my mask on top, it's going to leave some lines, you know, on the skin. So it has a lot of claims, so let's just go ahead and get into it. So you guys know in Dior, I am the shade 5N, which is a neutral foundation. A lot of my foundations, I am in the neutral, you know, category / section, and this one is neutral as well. So let's go ahead and apply some onto the back of my hand. Okay, let's see if it does have that oily texture. All right, so this one is mixed a little bit better, because you can see that right there. It's kind of thick, but it is a little bit runny, but not too runny at the same time. So let's go ahead and apply this on the skin just to see what it looks like. I'm just gonna start with a little bit because I don't know what to expect with this one, but a lot of the Sephora makeup artists were telling me that it looks like skin, it's beautiful, it gives you a luminous finish, but it's not too luminous. It's just a lot of exciting claims, so I'm just ready to see, you know, what it does on my skin. So this is what it looks like. Let me go ahead and blend it out. Okay, so far I will say it's not what I expected in a good way, because I told you guys it was super oily when I was squirting some of them in the store, but I do figure it is because, you know, they've been sitting on a truck for a while, it wasn't mixed together, you know, all that good stuff. But this right here looks so good so far, and it kind of reminds me of my Dior foundation, because I don't know, I just thought it wouldn't give me any coverage. It will be super dewy on the skin, but as soon as I blend it out, you guys, it literally just melts right in and gives me coverage as well, okay? It is not super full coverage, but it gives me as much coverage as I usually like, because I do not like a full coverage foundation. But so far, this is matching my skin tone, y'all, like, But yes, it is matching my skin very nicely, because I just kind of know my shade. I just always grab the Dior and just swatch any foundation next to it to make sure that it matches exactly. If it does, I go ahead and get that shade. But this literally, you guys, is matching me perfectly. Like, look at my chest and then my face as well. It is just blending right in. And I love the fact that they said that it doesn't oxidize on the skin, because a lot of foundations do that, where like it matches you perfectly, then throughout the day it gets a little bit more orange and whatnot. But so far, this is looking really nice on the skin. So now let's go ahead and apply some on the nose, because my nose is very picky, you guys, and it doesn't take most foundations out there except for the Dior one and one of the NARS ones. So let's see how this looks like on the nose. Okay. And so far, so good. Okay. All right. That's why you shouldn't judge a foundation, you guys. I'm telling you, like, I wasn't gonna come in here negative, but I already kind of had my thoughts on it based on me testing it out yesterday, you guys, because it was so liquidy and oily. So thank God I still went ahead and got it for you guys, because I was low-key nervous. So I'm gonna apply some on my forehead now and blend that out. And it gives a lot more coverage than you think, you guys, because at first I thought it would be super skin-like, like the Pat McGrath foundation, but it does have a little bit more coverage than I expected. So I went ahead and blended the foundation onto the skin, and you guys, like, I know I keep saying I'm really impressed, but I really am. It's kind of hard to find foundations that match my skin, you guys, and lately I'm very picky. If a foundation is bomb but doesn't match my skin, I'm not gonna go ahead and wear it. That's just me. But this is stunning on the skin, and I'm really just enjoying applying it on the skin. I don't know how to describe it, because like, it just makes you look so flawless, so even, and it looks natural on the skin, and it really doesn't look like you're wearing any foundation as well, which is amazing. So wow. So now I'm gonna go ahead and apply some concealer onto the face, and also bronze a little bit as well, just to kind of get the whole, you know, view of what it looks like with all my products. And I did forget to mention to you guys what primer I use, but I've been loving the Hourglass Vanish Airbrush primer. Let me go ahead and show you guys. It's the one with the white bottle and the gold top. This is so great if you have oily skin, so keep that in mind. I did use that primer, but I do like to use products I normally do, so I can see if anything is different on my skin when I do the wear test, because then I know it's the foundation that I'm having issues with, because the other products that I use on my face, I know how they work, they're always bomb, and I have no issues with them. So that's kind of why I do that. I'm gonna apply some concealer, and then I'm gonna bronze using the Hourglass foundation stick in the shade Espresso, just to add a little bit of color to the face. So I did go ahead and blend out my concealer, my contour slash bronzer, all that good stuff. And this is what the face slash skin is looking like. I'm really happy so far, you guys. I cannot complain. So what I'm going to do is finish up the rest of my face off camera, and I'll be back to start this wear test because I'm really excited now, okay? You guys see my mood's a little bit more happy because I am just loving the way my skin is looking right now. So give me a couple minutes and I'll be right back. All right, so it's currently 2:04 right now. So this is what the face is looking like. I'll come up close for you guys so you can see. Everything is just looking good, y'all. Like I'm really impressed. Okay, I'm really impressed. It's been a minute since I've liked a new foundation. If you guys watch all my videos, you know I use a Dior foundation all the time because it's probably the only foundation that I'm really obsessed with. But yeah, this is what the skin is looking like. I'm gonna go ahead and do an 8-hour test for you guys. So I'll probably be back way beyond 10 because I am going out tonight. So what I'm gonna do, 6 plus 2 is 8. I may try to come in for a 6-hour test beforehand, but if not, I'm just gonna give you guys a 10-hour wear test at this point. So it just depends when I get back tonight and all of that. So yes, hopefully it still looks good at the end of the day. I will let you guys know how it wears when I mask, if it gets oily, things like that. You guys know how these videos go. But yes, I will see you guys later on tonight. Okay, so it's currently 6:37 right now, and I'm about to go ahead and go out. I did want to show you guys my face before I did touch it up because it is currently about 4 hours and 30 minutes when it comes to the check-in time. And y'all can see like my face is still doing good, okay? I knew in my heart, I just knew that when I would get back, you know, I'll be super glowy and dewy and all of that, but that's not the case. I have a little bit of shine, but it's nothing crazy at all. But I do notice I need to touch up my nose because I was wearing my mask, so some of the makeup got off my nose. But everywhere else on my face, even though I was wearing my mask pretty much all day and taking it off and talking and all that stuff, it didn't leave any lines on the face. My nose is just super, super bougie. Okay, my nose just has its own thing going on. But when it comes to the face, there's no lines, there's no, you know, anything that's happened to the face when it comes to wearing a mask. So far that claim is on point. But yeah, before I touch up, I just want to show you guys what it looks like. But I will be back later on tonight to show you guys what the face is looking like after 8 hours. And I mean, I will say it is looking very promising at this point. Okay, I'm super excited. So let me go ahead and touch up and go out and have a good time. And I'll see you guys in a couple hours. All right, you guys. So it's currently, let's see, 1:58 at night right now. So I'm not going to hold you guys. I am tired. Okay. A girl is tired. I'm about to fall asleep any second. So let me go ahead and wrap this video up. But this is what my face is looking like. I will say, you guys, I have absolutely no complaints, okay? I have been up since 2 p.m. When we went ahead and started this wear test, it was 2 p.m. So it's been about, about 11 hours plus, if I'm doing my math correctly. So that's a long time, and the skin looks really good. The only thing is, I will say the nose did not hold up at all. The nose is a little bit patchy than normal. But everywhere else on my face looks really good. And mind you, I didn't bake my face or anything like that. I just went ahead and set it, and that was pretty much it. But it's a beautiful foundation. I am surprised because I just didn't think it would work that well on oily skin. I thought it was going to be a grease ball. but it doesn't look that bad. I'm not sure what anybody else out there is saying about this foundation, but I have no complaints. I will say my Dior foundation holds up a little bit more than this foundation, but nonetheless, it's a beautiful everyday wear foundation. Especially if you want to wear it for a couple hours or so, you do have that option. So definitely go ahead and test it out and let me know your thoughts down below. But yes, you guys, I am so tired. It's time for me to go to bed. Okay, hope you guys enjoy this wear test. If you do try this foundation out, please let me know your thoughts down below, the pros, the cons, all that good stuff. But yes, I'm just so excited I tried it out. Okay, I may have a new favorite foundation that I use in my routine besides the Dior foundation, because you guys know how much I love that one. So yes, but anyways, make sure you go ahead, like, subscribe. I'm gonna go ahead and fall asleep, and I'll see you guys in the next one.